So you're ready to start cooking some tasty, healthy meals at home. But you want to make sure that you're going to be successful, right? I'm Jen Sabotin of FuelYourTransformation.com. In this episode, we're going to talk about 5 tips for kitchen beginners to get you started on the right foot. All right, here we go. Number 1, keep it simple. Seriously, keep it simple. And what I mean by that is pick one thing you're going to change, and my suggestion would be dinner. Now, I don't mean to just throw away your lunches and breakfasts and stop by the fast food place and order pizza, but decide that you're going to cook healthy dinners at home and start there. And then for your breakfasts, maybe you buy a few yogurts or some cottage cheese and fruit, or maybe you make a scrambled egg and a piece of toast in the morning. A simple breakfast, nothing too complicated. And for lunches, stop by and pick up a nice salad. A lot of grocery stores these days have salad aisles that you can build your own. Even many restaurants are putting together some really nice salads that you can have for lunch. Just watch how much dressing you put on there. So number 1, keep it simple. Start with dinner. Focus on that. Number 2, don't overcomplicate it. Don't pick out the craziest, most gourmet recipe you can find that requires you to use every piece of kitchen equipment you own. That's a recipe for failure, and that's not the kind you're looking for. All right? Number 3, cross-reference your family's calendar. All right, so look for the evenings when you have a meeting, when you have a school event, when your kids have rehearsal, things like that. You don't want to be putting together a meal that's going to take a long time or something that's super complicated on those nights when you're going to be running short on time. So cross-reference your calendar so you know which nights you have a little more time for your preparation and which nights you don't. Number 4, write it down. Now, what I mean by this is write down your weekly menu. It doesn't have to be fancy. We're just focusing on dinner for now. But write down the days of the week and then jot down what you're planning to have. Feel free to survey your family and find out maybe some input for them. All right? But jot down what you're going to have. That way, that avoids that thing we talked about in an earlier episode where you come home from dinner and everybody says, "What's for dinner? We're hungry now," and you don't have a clue. This way, you've got it written down. And another suggestion I have is hang it, like on the fridge or on your bulletin board or inside of a cabinet. You can just tape it right inside there. All right. Keep it somewhere where you can look at it and reference it every day so that you know what's going to be on the menu for that night. The other thing that you need to write down after you plan your menu is your grocery list. So look over what you've decided to have for dinner for the week. Check any recipes that you're using and put those ingredients on your grocery list, or check your cupboards and pantry to be sure if you have them already. All right? Put them on that grocery list. So you have a menu written down and you have a grocery list written down. That's a non-negotiable. For me, I grocery shop on Sundays, and that's what I get up Sunday morning, I have a nice breakfast, I'm relaxing, and then I make my list. And it's nothing fancy. You can just do it on a piece of paper. All right, and I have my one paper that's my menu, my other paper that's my grocery list, and that goes with me to the store. Speaking of going to the store, that's tip number 5, our final tip for success today. Tip number 5, shop once, one time a week. That's it. If you've done your planning correctly, you've put everything you need on that grocery list, then you don't need to go back during the week. Again, I mentioned every time I go to the grocery store, even though I have a list, and even though I'm good about getting what's on that list, there's always 1 or 2 items that seem to just jump into my basket. You know, I bet it happens to you too. So avoid that by only going to the store once. Okay, sure, you pick up 1 or 2 things on that one trip. Isn't that better than if you go 3 or 4 times during the week and you're picking up extra things every single time? Not to mention, you go 1 time a week, that's it. That's the time commitment. I can't imagine having to go to the grocery store and do the shopping and stand in the line and all of that stuff after work 2, 3, 4 times a week. No, do it once, save yourself some time, save yourself some money, and get everything that you need on that list. It will make it so that your week will go smoothly. That's it for today, guys. 5 tips. Keep it simple, changing just dinner. Don't overcomplicate your dinner recipe. All right, don't get out crazy recipes and all of that kind of stuff. All right, reference your family's calendar. Make sure the meals you're picking are going to fit in your schedule. Write down your plan, your shopping list, and your menu. Your menu comes first and then your shopping list. And then take that to the store and shop only once. Those are my tips for success today. Hopefully you'll try them and find that they work for you. I'm looking forward to another series coming up soon where we're actually going to be cooking in the kitchen. And I'm going to share some really great, simple, healthy recipes for you. They'll be great things for you to try as you're getting into this starting in the kitchen. All right, talk to you soon, guys. I'm Jen Sabotin.